Hey, so I thought I'd give you a tour of my lab and school surroundings. So here I am at my door. There's a cricket and some fireside jokes. That's my advisor, Dave Gray. Okay, so here's the whole lab as we walk in. This is a computer that does genetic stuff, and this does genetic stuff, but I don't do genetic stuff. Here's some field equipment. Not really. It's like if we bring back a scorpion from the field, we keep it in there, and just various wires and speakers and that kind of thing. So the first part of the lab is all genetic stuff, all this stuff on the lab bench. This is Dave's office. Dave's not in. All of his journals and books and that kind of stuff. Some rubber boots for when we go out in the field. And he has a lot of insects in here because he's the entomologist of the program. Here's some cricket houses. Dave's research includes taking the song of crickets and then looking at their genetics. And those are dead crickets that Dave has already recorded the songs of. Kind of funny. So again, here we are, sink where I do all my dishes. Here's some of my dishes. These are my water tubes. I don't know if you can see them. They're bleaching right now, and there's some tubs. These are where my cricket houses are. Get that bleach off. And like I said, this is all the genetic stuff I don't do anything with. Here's there's the window to the outside world. The library, you can't see it, but it's over there, and the other science building is over there. Here's some stick insects. Can you find them? There's a whole bunch of them in here. There's one right there, that brown thing. There's a dead one right here. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of little baby ones. I don't know if they come out, but so anyway, those are the pets of the class. These are some cricket houses of my lab mate. Let's see if we look inside what we see. Maybe not much, but she keeps crickets in there. This is my workbench where here's some more water tubes. And we put cotton in those, water and cotton, and then the cotton wicks up so that the crickets or whoever is living in the house can just drink from the cotton. And these are houses I've already sort of made with the cotton tube with the cotton on them and some cat food. And then I'll stick a piece of egg carton in there and a cricket that I've parasitized. So this is where I do my parasitizing. I use this microscope, which I'll probably show a little bit later because I'm going to do some parasitizing today. And these are the lights. See? No light. This is another lab bench I don't use, and these are our desks, and this is my desk. It is definitely the messiest of all of them, but I like to think that it's because I'm active. They're active too. Here's my name tag, Jen Parr. And some stuff, a bug vacuum that doesn't actually work, but it's funny, and these are some remote control insects that Charlene gave me for Christmas. Kind of funny. So that's my desk. Here's a fly cage. This is one of my fly cages here. It's got those two armholes. Let's see, just there and there. And it's not set up yet. There's another one that's set up that I'll show you in a little while. We're heading into the cricket room. So it's a walk-in refrigerator that's not cold anymore. And it's light 12 hours a day and dark the other 12. And the crickets here belong to one of my lab mates, Lisette. She's doing camel crickets. Those are individual houses down there, and these are the group communal houses, I guess. And she's doing a project that requires having individual containers. Let's see. I'm going to keep this door open. Sorry. Hope you're not car sick. So then my stuff is right here. So here's my wild flies. There's one, but it's kind of a dark container and we can't see them very well. But anyway, these are the girls that I've caught recently. Looks like most of them are dead, so I have to hurry up and use them. And then this is a container full of crickets that I keep from the vivarium, which is basically our pet store downstairs. And I use them to parasitize. And here's a whole bunch of pupae that have come out of crickets recently that I'm waiting for the adult flies to hatch out of so I can put them in that container that I showed you earlier with the armholes and then grow them in that lab. Here's some unfortunate crickets that I've already parasitized. I'm waiting for the pupae to come out of these guys. All the crickets are kind of hiding. There's a little egg carton. It's kind of like the cage I showed you before. Crickets aren't big on, well, there's one that's kind of showing, maybe not. They're not big on being exposed. So anyway, it takes about a week for them to, for the pupae to come out of this. So this, let's see, I might see if I can set the camera up like this. That works. So this is my test arena, and it folds, it's kind of nice. It's just mesh. It's kind of like a tent, but it's not big enough to sleep in. Actually, it's almost big enough to sleep in. And what I do is I place speakers. How much can you see? Yeah. So I place a speaker here of one cricket song, and then a speaker at the other end of a different cricket song. And then I put the fly in here, and I zip it up so she doesn't escape. And then I see which side she goes to. But I've had a lot of problem with it because it seems like the flies aren't responding at all. And so what I've had to do is observe to see what they are doing so I can modify. And so this is kind of funny. But I stick my head in, but I have to zip it up so they can't get out. So this is how I do my lab research. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's funny, trust me. And I have to do this in the dark too because the flies are nocturnal, and so when the light's on they're not as responsive. So anyway, that's my lab setup. I think next I'll show you where the lab flies are kept. They're downstairs. So that's it for now.